You want to know something that exposes a lot about the horse world? How people slap pat their horses. But more so than that, how they react to anyone saying that horses are less likely to enjoy a slap pat than, let's say, being stroked or scratched. What do I mean by slap pat? I'll show you. So the interesting thing about slap patting is that there has actually been a study done on horses being patted like that versus being scratched or stroked and how the horse reacted to it. With the slap pat, there was an increase in heart rate. And then with the other two, there was signs that the horse was relaxing and actually like a lowered heart rate. So basically what I'm getting at with this is I've shared that study before and I was met with so many defensive comments of people just arguing their right to slap pat their horse and trying to say that they weren't being abusive and blah, 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 blah. When the whole point of that wasn't even to call them abusive. I wasn't saying that. It was just saying, hey, your horses might like being touched like this better. And if the whole purpose of patting them is supposed to be to praise the horse and show the horse that they've done a good job, why is there such an aversion to changing how you do things to something that the horse is more likely to enjoy? So the point I'm making is if people are defensive to the point where they don't even want to reconsider touching their horse in a way that the horse might like more, when it's supposed to be for the horse, it really exposes how far behind we are ethically. I also want to acknowledge the fact that I used to be one of those people that got highly defensive regarding this discussion and would defend my right to slap pat my horse. And I'm going to go ahead and admit that that was all ego related because it wasn't actually me defending the fact that my horse liked that better, because he doesn't. And people can actually test this on horses to see their reaction. When they're loose and they can walk away, try slap patting them that hard and see if they like it. And then try scratching their neck or stroking their neck and see how they like that. A lot of horses will prefer to be scratched or stroked. The other thing that I want to point out is the slap pat is the same type of motion that people will make when they're hitting the horse for something, and a lot of people will still defend hitting the horse for unwanted behavior. The sound is also pretty similar to hitting with your hand or your whip. So while it might not hurt, and I'm not going to say that this is abusive because it's not, it's just very unlikely that the horse enjoys it. And it also models behaviors that are actually punishing to the horse. So you're a lot better off doing a type of sensation like stroking or scratching because they're much more likely to like that. But if you find yourself getting super defensive and immediately having an aversion to this where you want to fight back and argue, then I would just encourage you to reflect on that and ask why. If the pat is supposed to be for the horse, what does it take away from you to consider whether or not there's a sensation of touch that they might enjoy more, that they might find more reinforcing?